Hi, Sweaty Jen back again. Today's video is going to be a life update. The reason I'm here is one, because I missed you guys, of course, but two, we've had so many new subscribers and so many new people commenting on the videos lately that it inspired me to just sit down and film today. I apologize very much that I haven't had any fun, planned out videos uploaded lately. It's just life has been busy still for me. I continue to work on my physical therapy for my foot, but also it's just been mentally draining lately in my world. I'm still out of work, still not sure what I want to do, not studying anything, and going a little bit stir crazy because of the coronavirus. I'm sure some of you out there can relate to me. But today, I'm just going to touch on a few things that I normally do and then some new things. I'm very glad to be here. We're nearing on 500 subscribers, which is blowing my mind. To all of the new people who have subscribed, welcome to my channel. I'm very glad you're here, and we all are glad you're here. It's always nice to meet other people with this condition because it's so weird to live with it, and it's so hard to explain to normal people what it's like to live with it. I have been sweating profusely for like the last 2 or 3 weeks because of the weather changing so much. First, it got super cold, so my body was trying to adjust to that, and it was sweating a lot, and I was getting the shivers that we get when we're sweating and then it's cold, so that was very tiring. But then this week, it's gotten up into the 70s and it feels like summer again, and I'm sweating like crazy. So I've been trying to stay hydrated, drinking lots of water. You guys completely relate out there because it seems like the whole world lately has been having this warm weather. I had an experience between my last video and now where I was opening up a little bit about hyperhidrosis to somebody, and they seemed to think that every single person has to deal with the level of sweating that we do. And they kind of brushed off my sweating issue as like we all sweat, we all have to deal with it, we all get sweaty, and we've all heard these things a million times, but for some reason, this person in particular saying it made me feel like I was such a drama queen for talking about my sweating, and they made me feel pretty abnormal for it too. So I thought I'd mention it because I'm sure you've all had an experience before where you've tried to open up about your sweating, or you've tried to say how much you're sweating, and people just kind of brush it off and don't realize that we're sweating to an abnormal degree. And they also think we're prissy or uptight for wanting places to be a certain temperature. And I never try to go say anything, but I've noticed in like various places, if you comment on the temperature or comment that it's a little bit warm, a lot of people see that as stuck up or something, but it's really because we kind of need the temperature to be at a certain level in order to be comfortable. But a lot of people seem to think we're just saying that we need it at a certain temperature and that it doesn't actually do anything to help our hyperhidrosis. But what they don't realize, since they don't have it, is it's so hard to just ignore it. When you're actually dripping sweat off of your fingers, down your wrist, down your side, you can't just ignore it. It's pretty much impossible to just ignore it, no matter how hard you try. And trust me, I have tried a lot of times to just ignore it. On another note, onto Iontophoresis, I wanted to mention something cool I learned about it, and that was that it's incorporated into physical therapy quite a bit. And the reason being is that Iontophoresis helps certain medicines penetrate deeper into the body. So for example, if you apply an anti-inflammatory topical ointment onto your skin, it's only going to penetrate so deep and stop so much pain at the surface level. But when you incorporate iontophoresis and the medicine together, the iontophoresis helps the medicine go even deeper into the body and penetrate deeper layers of tissue and even to the bone. So I have been using iontophoresis at my physical therapy gym sometimes. It is not like the one from Dermadry that I reviewed. It's more concentrated onto one area of the foot rather than putting the whole foot into the pool of water. I just think it's cool that iontophoresis helps my hyperhidrosis and iontophoresis helps my foot. And it just further cements the theory I have, and I hope someday I can find out if there is a link between the two. But ever since around my 27th birthday, I felt this increased pressure to figure out what direction I want to go in life. What am I passionate about? What are my interests? These are all questions that I've been really contemplating and thinking about deeply lately. I have so many different things that are interesting to me, and I'm having trouble just choosing one and pursuing it. And not to complain and say like, oh, not working sucks, blah, blah, blah. But there's pros and cons to not having a job. A lot of times my feelings of restlessness, worry, fear, trepidation, all of those are coming from either past mistakes that I've made or worries about future mistakes that I may make. So sometimes I feel like I get a little paralyzed in the present moment by the past and the future. So saying prayers or meditating and chanting, all of those things help bring me back to the present moment. I feel much more grateful for the things that I already have in my life. And when I feel more grateful for the things I have, it's harder for me to feel negative emotions like anger or annoyance, irritation. So practicing gratitude has been helping me quite a bit. Let's move on to the next ending part of the video, which is where I recommend you my random movie, TV, and so the first is a movie and it's called The Secret. It's on Netflix, and the whole movie is about the law of attraction and visualizing the future you want, not only externally, but matching the feelings of the future you want to be living in internally, and applying your vision into your present life to attract like or similar encounters in your everyday life. The law of attraction is kind of like this. If you want a dog, start living your life as if you already have a dog. Make a little space for them where they would sleep. Have a dog food bowl there to remind you of them. Go on walks every day like you would if you had the dog. And the law of attraction says that you will get a dog then. So that's kind of a very vague explanation of it. But the movie, The Secret, is on Netflix. It's a documentary, actually. But it's very good, and I quite enjoyed it. And it brought me a lot of peace when I watched it. It made me feel like I was in more control of my own destiny. So I wanted to mention it here on this channel because I think it could help some others as well. Because it definitely helped me. Even though some parts it's like, I don't know about all of that. It's overall really interesting, and it's a cool concept. A TV series that I want to recommend, I believe it's for mature audiences only, but it's Bob's Burgers. And it's basically about a family who lives above their family-owned restaurant. And it's a really great show, but the reason I'm mentioning it here is that throughout the entire show, every season, there are remarks and side comments made at the main character, Bob, and they're pretty much implying that he might have hyperhidrosis. So in one of the episodes, his son is talking about like his illegal super strength deodorant that he has to order from like the black market web. And then they talk often about how he sweats so much more than a normal person, and he makes comments about it. And as someone with hyperhidrosis, I feel like they're trying to imply that he has it as well. And it was just really nice the whole time watching it to kind of hear those comments being made. And it's like hearing about yourself while you're watching the TV. The next I will talk about are music. And I have two bands that I've been really liking lately. The first band is called Mother Mother, and they're a Canadian indie rock band. I really enjoy all of their music. Every album is amazing. I especially enjoy the album Oh My Heart. So definitely check them out if you're into indie music. I think you'll quite enjoy them. And they have a lot of different sounds, like a little something for everyone. I love all of their songs so much that I don't even know which ones to recommend in particular. Check out any of them and let me know what you think. The next band is called Noble Bodies, and my friend actually recommended them to me after I told them about Mother Mother. And they do have a very similar feel to Mother Mother, more screaming. So if you were also into emo or screamo or indie, check out Noble Bodies as well. And I'll link both bands down in the description below so you can check them out. I think that's all I have to talk about today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and catching up with me, and I hope to see you again very soon. As always, if you have your own music, book, movie, or TV recommendations, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm always looking to check out new things. If you have any video ideas that you would like to see about hyperhidrosis, please let me know as well. Please let me know how you've been doing, and know that you're not alone in living with hyperhidrosis. I have it too. And it's not fun, but we're in it together. So I'm very happy you were here with me today, and I hope to see you very soon. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit subscribe to see more videos in the future. If you want to follow me or message me on Instagram, my handle is @JenSweaty. So feel free to follow me there too, and I will see you soon. Bye.